back to the Lake District. What a lovely summer's evening in July, you wouldn't believe it. Wow, that's been a really good climb up. Just made it to Lingmal Col, which is where you either turn right and go up that mountain there, which you might recognise. I'm going up that tomorrow. I've turned left. I'm going up this one. Lingmal for my 120th Wainwright. And what looks to be an awesome camp. A little bit of a way to go on a screwed path, but almost there. Right, that's the summit. Out on Lingmal, 120 if I remember rightly. And the view, wow. You can see the summit of Scafell Pike, people still going up. More people coming down, I've seen tens of people coming down from Scafell Pike. Right, I'm going to try and find my pitch for the night. It's just gone 6 o'clock, so it's early. Ideally, I'd love to get a view of Great Gables. So I'm going to try and head this way to this edge of the crag, northern edge, see what I can find. There's a place just right on the edge of the crag there. It's just a little bit too small. It's flat enough, but it's a bit too small. If I'd brought my Lanshan like last week, I could probably make it work, but I've not got that tent with me, so I think there's going to be a nice flat spot on this edge of the crag. Either way, I'm gonna get a view of what I think it's my favourite mountain so far, Great Gable. So let's have a look, see what we can find. If not, I'm gonna sling it down where I've just seen. Ooh, hello. Just lots of little spaces up here that just aren't quite perfect. I could drop down, the fell's massive, of course, but that's what I'm after. Yeah, I'm going to sling it down here, see if we can get it in, and I'll bring you back. How'd you like them apples? Oh wow. pretty pleased with that. Plenty of rocks hanging around, so I've used those because it's such rocky ground where some of the pegs haven't gone in very far, so I just used the rocks just to anchor them. Brought a few extra pegs as well just in case, so it looks alright. The sheep shit that there is seems to be just where I'd like it, out of the way. So yeah, let's get my stuff sorted and let's have a look. Absolutely bob on. No issues here. That's a bit of an issue. Hopefully it can get me through this trip. Absolutely bang on. This is what a pitch. Wastwater. I'm not going to try and name all them. Pillars over there somewhere, probably the biggest one. Pillar. Scafell. Did that a couple of months ago on a really gloomy day. That would have made a really good YouTube video, but it was that hard going up and scrambling to slate. So I went up Scafell and then I came straight down Scafell. Is that the right way? No. Everything's in reverse. Down Scafell. Scrambled up. No. Oh, I haven't unlocked that direction. What the hell's going on here? Up the side of Great Gable. Stunning. Hotel for the evening. Bang on. Right, let's get some tea on. The sun's coming out. Whoa, yeah. You can't even see me, can you? Let's see if we can get a boiling wind. Water bottle. That is all lovely and toasty. It's gone like rain. Oh, I'm going to sit in humidity outside. Forgot to stir my camping meal. It wasn't that bad. Just loads of dried spice mix at the bottom. Nice warm meal anyway. So more about this weekend's trip. Obviously I've come up from Westdale Head where I parked, up onto Lingmel tonight, and then tomorrow I think I've got about 9 miles, so we're heading down to the corridor route, picking up a gill that I forget the name of. It's definitely not Piers Gill. Gill anyway, that leads up to Great End, down Great End to Ore Gap, and then we pick up, I think it's Esk Pike first, and then the ridge to Bowfell. That's an out and back. Then we come back to Orgap and then make the ascent to Scafell Pike via Broad Crag, which you can summit with a small detour. That's not a Wainwright. A lot of people think it should be, but it's not. And then descend Scafell Pike to Mickledore Ridge, and then I'll either shoot down the scree to the left and then up to Fox's Tarn, and then up another bit of scree, the back of Scafell, or I'll turn right from Mickledore and attempt Lord's Rake and the West Wall Traverse, which I quite fancy. A lot depends on my water situation though tomorrow. It's an area I've not explored before, so I don't know what the water situation is going to be like, but I know there's water if I turn left, but I would like to turn right and do Lord's Rake and the West Wall, so see how that goes. From the summit of Scafell, it's then along the ridge and down to Slightside, which is where I may finish in camp, depending on the time and water situation. I may head down and shoot across to Ilgill Head along that ridge, either camp there, continue to Winrig, and then it's a case of coming back from Winrig to Ilgill Head, back down to Wasdale Head. So that's this trip. I'm not sure how many miles it is off the top of my head. 9 Wainwrights? 8 Wainwrights? 8 or 9 Wainwrights. Been a good afternoon, early evening. Oh, I've got... Oh no. Thought I had sheep shit on my leg. It's electrolytes. Yeah, get some rest out of tomorrow and I'll see you in the morning. Leave no trace. Good morning, by the way. Left it as I found it. Bit of a different start to the day today. It's spitting, it's windy. Great gables over there somewhere. Right, gonna head that way, get down to the corridor route. Work my way up to Great End. Yeah. Where I camped last night. That is Piers Gill. You're not to go down there at all. No. Lots of there's a series of like waterfall pitches. Unless you're a skilled climber, you don't go down there. There's been multiple rescues. Not sure if there's been fatalities. There may have been. Yeah, don't get sucked in to going down there. Right, so I've come off the corridor path now. I'm heading up to Great End, which has just disappeared behind the clouds. Cracking view of where I camped last night. Good. nice Wainwright, great end. A lot of finish there for obvious reasons. No use today, so I'm just heading down to Escor's. Starting out to back, basically like profile, and then to come back to Escor's and then hit Scafell Pike. Can you hear me? Probably not. I viewed some footage from last night, and that was with the microphone that I bought with apparently a wind thing on it. And the sound was awful, so I'm literally just using my phone now. How does this sound? I don't know. Find out later. But I'm going to put it away and safely descend the great end. What I'm doing is every 2 minutes, every quite good distances, 100 yards maybe, I'm just stopping, get my phone open, checking them out, checking the watch, and just making sure I know where I am, because going down anyway. The watch says good things, and my phone is confirming my direction, so I'm going to keep heading down. Down off the summit of S5, just 10 metres or so, and the wind just drops. Lovely. Gives you a chance to think. That'd be a really nice summit if you could see. Oh, the wind has stopped just for a moment. It's actually really warm. That's why I've got shorts on. It is July. You wouldn't believe it, but it is July. That's incredible after being bashed by the wind for the first few hours. I'm just going up this slab rock. I mean, you know the drill by now. There's a path. If you could just make it out, going up the side to the top of Scafell. In the map again. You can think you're in one place. 30 seconds later, checking again, but you've got to be safe. It's getting thicker by the second. That's why the wind's good, it just blow it over quickly, so it's never, if it's raining, it's not raining for long. If it's claggy, it tends to blow over, but without the wind, this is my life now. Right, let's get to the top of Scafell and then head back to Escor's and get up Scafell. So far so good though, really. Can't have any complaints apart from not being able to see a thing. We're up high, and it is summer after all, so you know, it is what it is, isn't it? So there's a cairn there, I'm going to follow that. I've heard many people say in the past, oh, why do people move rocks, leave them where they are to build cairns? Well, it's this very scenario. That's why people do it. I'm looking round, and I don't know where I am. Is that the cairn? Yeah, there's a cairn there. And then, as you look this way, cairn, you might be able to see in the background, another cairn, and that's guiding me to the summit. So they have their uses. Just stop moaning. It's to help people in bad weather deal with it. Well, this is definitely the highest point. So you're getting it. Scafell, 6th highest Wainwright. Stunning. break at S-Cores. Well, I say the wind stopped, it's picked up again since I put the camera up. We're out the clouds anyway for a bit. So we've got a bit of a view. That's Allen Crags. And then beyond that you've got Glaramar and Wainwright, Bagdall, Great Gable in the distance there. So I'm just going to take on some fluid. Looks pretty rough where we're going back up to Scafell, but just making a final ascent up Scafell Pike. Of course the weather is dead all day. Still not cold. I'm glad I've got my shorts on, it's a nice cool day. Nearly at the top. England right now. Never been so pleased to get soaked way through. Right, it's grim. Decision made. I'm not going up to Lord's Rake. I'm going to go down Broadstand and up to Fox's Tarn and that route up to Scafell. Just can't see it. Had a good day so far. I'm not putting myself at risk. Might be okay, but not taking a risk. Carry on down Broadstand, and there's a gully somewhere here where we shoot up right to Fox's Tarn. That's where I'm going. That is the gully up to Fox's Tarn. A couple of folks already on it. Scafell, second highest. Higher we get, the worse the weather gets. Sounds obvious really, isn't it? Right, go down, head to Slight Side. Just appeared from nowhere and it's just about to disappear again as well. That's Wastwater disappearing, and there you go, gone. What will that be? That'll be Wastwater. Oh, it's one of the smaller known tarns just below Ilgill Head. There you go, it's coming back. That's what the weather's like here today. If I move this way and come back, it'll probably go. Yeah, it's going again. Right, we're going to Slight Side, which is over that way, and then we'll see. I don't think there's any water up there. I've got no water, so rather than finishing there today, and it's only just about 2:30, I'll head down and yeah, gone. Ilgill Head, see what it's like up there, because I know there's water down at that tarn, so yeah. I feel like I'm in the Yorkshire Dales now. I've never seen so much grass today. What a treat. I'm drenched, soaked head to toe. It was raining on Scafell Pike, but then it stopped and you quickly get dry, but it sets in after Scafell, so just approaching Slight Side, but I can't see. Have all the maps you want, but it's so disorientating. The greatest tool you can have is your eyes. It's not nothing to go off. And it just cleared a moment ago there. I could see 2 times. I could see Westwater. Like, wow. Yeah, could be anywhere. I've not seen anyone for a bit now. I haven't made my mind up whether I'm carrying on after Slight Side. I have found some water though, so I'm so wet through. Might pitch up. Depends if we can find a flat spot. Try and get a bit of shelter. We'll see. Right, can you hear me? I don't know if you've been able to hear me all day. Just a gamble, innit? I've taken my microphone off. It would have got soaked anyway, so if you can hear me, brilliant. If not, you've had subtitles at this point. To be honest, if you've been watching it with subtitles, you've probably turned off by now anyway. Slight Side, 120 something. Pretty high, not sure how without looking. I've made my mind up. I'm sleeping the night. I managed to pick some water up just at the bottom of Scafell in some kind of puddle, but that's okay, I can filter that and boil it. Secondly, it's like a bowling green down there, just off the summit, plenty of flat grass, bosh. 3, I've got 5G, so I can let everyone know I'm safe. And if I was to head that way to Ilgill Head, it's closer towards Wasdale, and I know there's no signal in Wasdale, so although we're up high, there might not be signal, and then I just walk in until I find, you know, I've got it perfect here, so I'm going to whack the tent on, get some warm clothes on, get a blue one. Right, this will do. Pitched up lovely, warm clothes on, about to get a hot drink on, feeling very good. I'm in warm clothes. What a day, good day. Right, time to get a hot drink on, I think. Oi, you snuck in. I'll be having you next. Would you Adam and Eve it? I've just poked my head out, let me show you. That's Ilgill Head where I'm going tomorrow. Wainwright. Down from here, out and back down to Wasdale and I'm done. Views. Could have done with a bit of this earlier so I could see where I was going. I'll enjoy it now though. Got my Galaxy hot choc on. Not cold, but my body temperature. After being out in the rain all day. No, it just feels strange. Yeah, sure enough, we sit here long enough, the cloud will come back and it's bringing a bit of wet stuff with it, so I'm going to get back in the tent, make myself another hot drink. Just come to the other side of Slight Side and you can see the whole ridge I've done today, Bowfell-esque pike, all the way along here, Ilcrag Broadcarrick, That is Scafell Pike. No. Yeah, no. No, that must be if it's higher. Scafell Pike, maybe. Super cool. Super lucky. It's been a really challenging day. Visibility 0, but really rewarding. Managed to knock off 5 of the 11 highest Wainwrights, including the biggest one, Scafell Pike. Just shy of 10 miles walked. Looking forward to an evening of chill now. Bit of a different morning today. Next to no wind. I can see. Very decent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you want a photo, form a queue. Right, down to the river. My best bet here is cross there, and then I'll track all the way along this low valley, and then up and over, and up to Ilgill Head. Another crossing, and then up. Ilgill Head. One more to do. That was a long, slow climb. A lot harder than some of the big ones yesterday. Right, I'll get my photo done and get on to the last one. Of course, like a lot of these summits, you're never quite sure where the summit is. I think that was just a shelter. And then there's 2 cairns. One of which is the true summit, but I don't think it really matters. This one looks higher. Normal people wouldn't be too fussed, to be honest, but I like to get it right if I can. Now I'm over here. The one I was at before looks taller, higher. I've touched them all. Quick sit rep. I've still got my pyjama top on. And I've got no boxers on. Everything's soaked wet through from yesterday. Managed to dry my waterproof out sufficiently. My shorts pretty dry. So yeah, it's worked better for me. Ooh, I think this tripod's about to cack itself. Bit twisty now. It's a lovely day for walking compared to what I had yesterday. All this grass. Oh, fantastic. It's called the Chafe Wobble. Bosh. What a view. Oh, look at this. It's not all about big mountains. Alright, that's the last Wainwright ticked off of this trip. I've got 4.5 miles back to the car via Ilgill Head. Ooh, you are on the wong. Been a great trip. Contrasting, it looks like an absolute clag fest up there again today for people that are up there. I've had nothing but delightful weather, and I haven't seen a soul. Amazing. You can park at Wasdale Head, turn left and see hundreds of people, or you can turn right and come up here. I really like it up here. Some really good camp spots on the edge. A couple of really nice fowls. If you'd like to donate, of course you don't have to. It's a tough living climate that everyone's in at the minute. Anything you can afford to donate, greatly appreciated. I'll put the link on screen and in the description if I remember. Yeah, only donate if you can afford, honestly, don't worry about it. Just awareness is as important. Thanks for watching, and yes, episode 2 out of the way, done. Another one boxed off. Looks like I'll be back for an episode 3. Which part of the lakes will I be in? I don't know. I've still got a route here to the west of me. I've got an even further west near Ennerdale to do. I've got South Lakes to do near Coniston, and then I've got a couple of central routes which I think I'm saving for the end because it's a nice little one to finish on. So yeah, I'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching.